Hello and welcome to my Duo Vorago Recenter and Phase 1 solo lure guide. This guide is split into 3 parts: walking buses in RuneScape, solo luring P1 and recentering P2. Walking buses in RuneScape. Most of you know the occurrence of bosses or generally any monsters overwalking your character to a specific direction upon stepping beneath them. Here's how it works. Upon spawn, all monsters in RuneScape are randomly assigned a walking direction: east, west or south. It's never north. Once the walking direction is assigned to the monster, it persists forever until it either dies or hits a wall to that specific direction. Once it hits a wall, the walking direction rotates counterclockwise. So this means, if an east walk hits a wall to the east, the walking direction is changed to west. The walking direction once again persists until the monster either dies or hits another wall to the west. If walking west and hitting a wall to the west, the walking direction rotates to the south. And yes, you guessed it, it's exactly the same for a south walk. Hitting a wall to the south is going to change the walking direction to the east. Solo luring P1. The strategy for how to solo lure Vorago in Phase 1 is actually commonly known and more people learn it every day. Yet, for whatever reason, even those who are good bases at Vorago are continuously failing the solo lure, even though they would theoretically know how to execute a proper solo lure. So in this guide I'll give you a short explanation of how to successfully solo lure Vorago in a duo Phase 1. If you keep watching this guide, I expect you to have knowledge about how to casually do a P1 in duo, so in detail how to jump on Vorago's back to pick up the first of the 3 more pieces. This is Vorago, and this is what the P1 scenery looks like. This is where Vorago has to be positioned at so that the bomb tank is able to actually jump, other than having 1 free inventory space, by the way. In fact, there are multiple methods used by different people, but in the end all of those methods are built on the same principle. The whole solo lure thing is just as straightforward and easy as you'd think. Method number 1, and probably the easiest and also the only one I'm gonna cover, just remember the following marked tiles: number 1, 2A and 2B. Your first step is to take Vorago to the western wall. Where exactly doesn't matter at all, just anywhere at the west wall. Next you'll take Vorago to the tile number 1. At this tile you're gonna rest until Vorago stops walking. You can do this the easiest by simply using a channel ability such as Asphyxiate, Rapid Fire, Destroy, Assault or Flurry. By this time you'll have figured out Vorago's walking direction. Now there are 3 different scenarios: Vorago is walking east, Vorago is walking west, or Vorago is walking south. If Vorago is walking east, simply readjust your character 1 tile west to spot 2B. Now you wait until Vorago has finished overwalking you to the east, and congrats on having solo lured Vorago to the proper jump spot. If Vorago is walking south, do exactly the same as if Vorago walked west. So, if Vorago walks west or south, simply keep walking to spot 2A. Once Vorago finishes walking, congrats on having solo lured Vorago to the proper jump spot. Once you find yourself at spot 2A or 2B and Vorago in the proper spot, simply blade a dive south of Vorago. And that's literally all about it. You can also solo lure duo Vorago in P1. Congrats! Recentering P2. Okay, now it's time for recentering P2. There are a lot of people out there who can recenter P2, but also most of those people don't actually understand how it works. Remember what I taught you about walking buses in RuneScape? This is literally what you're gonna use to always recenter Vorago in Phase 2. First of all, Vorago doesn't spawn in the actual P2 center. The P2 center is actually determined by the range in which gravity fields spawn. The goal of keeping Vorago centered throughout Phase 2 is to tag gravity fields from any spawn location without having to move Vorago anywhere. So the Phase 2 center is 1 tile south and 1 tile west of where Vorago originally spawns. There's a simple way to center Vorago automatically, and that is by standing on the marked cross south of the arrow rock. Once Vorago applies the first blade to you, you're automatically gonna center Vorago 1 tile south and 1 tile west by letting Vorago walk diagonally and push you 1 square west. If for whatever reason Vorago gets decentered from this location, there's an easy fix to it. First, figure out Vorago's walking direction. Secondly, stay on the opposite side. If Vorago is walking east, stay on the west side. If Vorago is walking west, stay on the east side, and if Vorago is walking south, stay on the north. Now, simply memorize the marked crosses on the image and position on each of them at the related side. The easiest way to memorize is by remembering the related cracks in the ground, so the L rock and the other angular shaped rock northeast of it, and yeah, examples. If Vorago is walking east, position yourself west of Vorago. Now move melee distance west of Vorago's Phase 2 center. Now, adjust Vorago horizontally by moving to the marked crosses south or north. If Vorago is too far in the north, move to the cross in the southwest. If Vorago is too far in the south, move to the cross in the northwest. Congratulations on being capable of recentering P2. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching my short guide and blah blah blah. If you're interested in more Vorago guides, you might be interested in joining my Discord server, Vorago Hub. It's a Discord server dedicated to duo Vorago guides, covering incredibly well explained and detailed guides for a lot of niche Vorago tricks, such as target cycling, the hammer climb, and how stalling Vorago and P5 works. You can find the invitation link in the video description. And bye!